Welcome to A Piece of CX. This is a slightly different video. In what you're going to hear shortly is a phone call between myself and Woody, where we are simulating a travel insurance conversation. This is a really simple setup, but what I wanted to do was build on that CXone Mpower Copilot demo you might have already seen on the channel, and build it into a voice call. So what I've done is create a single page on CXone Expert. Just gone to Gemini and said, create me some FAQs on travel insurance based on the UK market, and just created one knowledge page. So not an entirety of knowledge, one single page, just to show the art of the possible here. Then I've brought that into a Copilot profile. So what you'll see in a moment is that call. Where I am the agent, Woody's the customer. He's got some questions that we try and answer, and you'll see that Copilot provides those answers to me. So we even use Gemini to create the script, but actually normally instead of doing a two-way script, I asked for a one-way script. So Woody had no idea what I was going to come back with, and I didn't want to be scripted because I wanted to use whatever Copilot gave me. You'll also see there are some questions I have to ask Copilot, and there's one at the end which I can't get an answer for, which then would give us some data in observability as well to then go and potentially build that knowledge if that question was coming up regularly. So enjoy. It's about a 5-minute call, and then you'll see the auto summarization at the end, which is built into the Copilot profile. So welcome again to A Piece of CX. Enjoy. Hello, you're through to the insurance company. Chris speaking here. How can I help you today?
Oh yeah, I'm just hoping you can answer some questions about travel insurance. I've got an upcoming trip, and I've just got a few questions that I would, you know, like answering if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I can help you with that. What's your first question that you've got?
So my first one is just about the tour operator. If they go insolvent, like before or during my trip, am I am I covered for that? Like, what's the scenario there?
Yeah, I completely understand. So our standard travel insurance typically does not cover tour operator, sorry, insolvency. However, some of our policies do offer something known as an end supplier failure add-on, which provides cover if your tour operator goes out of business. We can check your policy for details and consider this for an add-on if you are concerned about a particular tour operator.
Okay, okay, cool. Thank you. I just got a few more questions if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
And this one's probably more of an important one. If I need medical assistance at all while I'm abroad, like get ill or someone has a fall or something like that, uh, how does that work with travel insurance? Can I like get assistance? Can I go to a hospital or what's the deal there?
Yeah, of course. So if you need medical assistance while traveling, then contact our emergency assistance service immediately. So that's all included within your documentation. They will provide you with necessary support and coordinate with the local medical services. So there is a emergency assistance section within your policy, but you can also just contact our customer service team as well in the event. It's always good to keep your policy number and emergency contact details handy, and that service is also run 24 hours. We can also include repatriation to the UK if necessary.
Perfect, perfect. Cheers. And like sort of they follow on from that, obviously with COVID-19, is that generally covered now? So say I'm gonna have to cancel before I go, or not if but say if I had to cancel before I go, or I get it while I'm away and need medical help, is that covered with COVID?
Yeah, so our policies do include COVID-19 cover as standard, covering cancellation due to a positive test before departure or medical expenses if you contract COVID-19 whilst abroad. However, I would check your policy wording for the exact coverage details.
All right, cool. Just got two more questions.
Okay.
First of those is, we're planning to do a little bit of sightseeing, maybe a bit of light hiking and a boat trip. You know, are these like, sort of outdoorsy activities, are they all covered or are there specific exclusions?
Yeah, so light hiking and boat trips are typically covered by our standard outdoor activities package. I'm just going to have a look for more details for you as to what is covered. Um, so there are some hazardous and adventure activities that would require an additional premium or specialist cover. So it's always good to declare these ahead of time. So when I talk about hazardous or adventure, that might be things like skiing, bungee jumping, scuba diving, for example.
Okay, perfect. And now this is the last one. It might sound a bit extreme, but you got to think about these things. Obviously with all the news lately, I just wanted to ask, what if something unexpected happens with a military coup or sort of civil unrest, rioting? Is that covered by my travel insurance?
Let me find out for you. Oh, sorry, sir. I've got some background noise on your line.
That's okay. I will move. Is that better?
Yeah. So I'm struggling to find an answer for that one, sir, but I believe we do know. So what I'm going to do is take your details down and ask a colleague for some advice on that, and I'll get back in contact with you. Is that okay?
That's perfect. Thank you. You've been such a help.
Brilliant. Well, have a great day, sir.
Thank you.
Thanks very
Bye
much. Goodbye.
bye.